Doesn't die immediately. He stays alive for 3 days. Don't let him get away. So they caught the man. And so then he commands Ju'd ibn Hubayra to lead the salah, lead the people in prayer. And he tells his sons and he tells the people, a soul for a soul. If I die, kill him as he killed me. And then he starts to give advice to his children. So he tells them, O sons of Abdul Muttalib, do not shed blood, saying Amir al-Mu'mineen has been killed. Verily none should be killed except my killer. He learned from the experience of Uthman radiallahu anhu. And then he tells Al-Hasan, he says, listen Ya Hasan, if I die, whoever struck me this blow, then it's a blow for a blow. Do not disfigure the dead body. So then a man by the name of Jundub ibn Abdullah, he enters and he says, Ya Amir al-Mu'mineen, if we lose you, and I hope we don't, should we pledge to Al-Hasan? And Ali radiallahu anhu says, I do not order you, nor do I prevent you. And you know better. So then he calls Al-Hasan and Al-Husayn and he starts to give them very beautiful advice. These are now his parting words. So he tells them, I advise you with the taqwa of Allah. And do not desire the dunya, even if it calls you to it. And do not cry over something that gets away from you. And speak the truth. And have mercy on the orphan. Then he turns to his other son, Muhammad ibn Hanafiya. And he tells him, have you learned what I advise your brothers with? He says, yes, it applies to you as well. And then he tells him, I advise you with the same, and I advise you to have respect for your brothers, because of the great rights that they have upon you. And do not undertake any affair without them. Then he turns to Al-Hasan and Al-Husayn. He says, I advise you to take care of him, for he is your brother and the son of your father, and you know that your father used to love him. Then he tells Al-Hasan, he tells him, O son, I advise you with the taqwa of Allah, and establishing salah, and paying the zakah in its place, and perfecting the wudu, for there is no salah except with tahara. And I advise you to forgive others and to control your temper, and clemency with the ignorant, and understanding of the religion, and being conclusive in affairs, meaning don't rush to make decisions, and being close to the Quran, and being good to your neighbor, and commanding that which is good and forbidding that which is evil, and abstaining from the haram. And he keeps on advising them and advising them until he passed away radiallahu anhu. After his death he was washed by sons Al-Hasan and Al-Husayn and Abdullah, the son of Ja'far, the son of Abu Talib, so the brother of Ali. And Al-Hasan led the prayers, and Ali radiallahu anh had remained alive all of Friday, all of Saturday, and all of Sunday, except he dies Sunday night, and he's buried in the city of Al-Kufa. And he died at the age of 63. His reign was for 4 years and 9 months. His reign was at a very, very difficult time. There were so many people who kept disobeying him. صلى الله وبارك على محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله.